99.7 and 1450 WHTC now presents Destination Downtown. A look at what's going on in downtown Holland. Also a brief look into the travel and tourism industry, brought to you by the Windmill Restaurant on 8th Street in downtown Holland. Linda Hart of the Holland Area Visitors Bureau joins us as she does Thursday mornings at this time. Linda, good morning and welcome back to WHTC.
Good morning. You got a haircut. Looks good.
Well, thank you very much. And since last we chatted, not only did I get a haircut, but the interim was taken off of your title as the now executive director of the Holland Area Visitors Bureau.
It was. Thank you. It is nice. It's nice to just move forward and put it all behind us.
Yep, and hopefully it's onward and upward for the Visitors Bureau and for downtown Holland. We had a chance to chat yesterday with Carta Alvarez from downtown Holland. She was subbing for Sarah Cozzolino with the Holland Farmers Market Report. And so we touched upon the new promotions that downtown Holland is having, the fundraising one to try to get the Christmas tree. Big Christmas tree.
A big Christmas tree.
Yeah, it seems ambitious, especially this year. But, why not try it this year and see if it works?
Right. And there's a lot of people that, people are giving. It's interesting. I mean, we've seen it downtown. We've seen people visiting, people spending money. So sure, I think it's a great initiative. And I think it'll be a great add-on for downtown.
Now let's move forward to what is happening tomorrow for our corporate friends and for the rest of us in the proletariat. We do it on Saturday, and that is tulip plantings over at the window on the waterfront, the tulip plantings plant over on 6th between Columbia and College Avenues. Should be a lot of fun.
It should be. They increased the plantings over there. They have 90,000 tulips that they need to plant over the next couple of days. And so tomorrow is corporate planting day. They have 2 slots available between 8 and 10 and 1 and 3. And the Visitors Bureau will certainly be over there in the morning planting. And then on Saturday is the community planting day, which is 8 to 10 and 10 to 12. They make them small, just 2-hour short-term planting so that you can get in. They give you one bed. You plant anywhere between 500 and 2,000 bulbs, lickety split, and then you're on your way.
Now, the question is, what do people need to do to, what is provided for them and what do they need to provide themselves?
Absolutely. Well, you need to register at the Tulip Time website, tuliptime.org. It's on their landing page. And you go in, you create an account. It's all free. Just bring boots, a pair of gloves, and a good attitude, and they'll supply the tulips and the digging utensil. They usually pair you up with somebody so that if you have a friend, a spouse, a relative, or somebody that you want to plant with, that always helps. Wear a mask. They will require a mask. And they give away, I do believe, Big B coffee and some donuts as an incentive. That's your incentive.
Yeah, be able to enjoy, they give you the coffee and the donuts and you got to work it off by doing the planting. Maybe this is more of a question for Steve Zweeb with the Parks Department than it is maybe with you, Linda, but do they give you a little instruction as to how far apart you need to space the bulbs and stuff like that? Because you just can't put like 3 or 4 bulbs in one spot and expect it all grow real nice.
That's exactly right. And there are very specific instructions, when you plant at your own home and your own garden, you want things close and tight together so that when they actually do bloom and they come up, it's a true bed, a tight bed. So there are very specific planting instructions. And what's nice is that on the digger, they have a 4-inch spade on both sides so that you just line the digger right up. Somebody pops the hole and the other person puts the bulb in. So it's very, very easy, but yes, very specific because we want those beds. And, the Parks Department really counts on the community to help with those plantings because otherwise they would just not be able to get them done.
Because the Parks Department's got to take care of some other things, most notably Windmill Island Gardens, but also the tulip lanes as well. They got to do the planning on those, so if they can take care of one part of it, the other ones they can more focus on.
Correct. The island with the big fields gets planted by a planter, pulled by a tractor. The lanes, it's all equipment. What was interesting is that I live on 2 tulip lanes, And the guys were out last week digging the lanes, and he said that they got all the lanes done as far as pulling out all of the, getting them prepared, I should say, in 4 days. Typically, that process would take a couple weeks. So they're getting more efficient, which is awesome. Just working a little smarter, which is also great.
Now, we got to tell people, and we got to remind our listeners, they want to participate in planting the bulbs, it's fine. Only one thing, you don't need to go back maybe a couple of weeks. Are they getting enough food? You don't take possession of the bulbs. You're just doing the manual labor. It's not you're not getting squatters' rights on those plantings.
Oh, but that's so funny that you say that, because so many people plant. They'll take a photo. This is what I planted. The whole process. They'll take a picture of the bed, like, good night. And then in the spring, they'll come back and they'll take those photos and say, I planted this bed, which is, people take ownership, and it's great. It's awesome.
Yeah, there is a sense of pride in that regard for that, but still, let the city take care of the actual food and the fencing so that the bunnies and the deer don't get them. We don't want to have the marksman trying to, get Bambi and Thumper and some of their other bunny friends out of there. It's better to have the snow fencing up as well. I saw some of the decorations downtown, Linda. It looks nice. Some of the hay bales and some of the other fall festive decorations in downtown Holland.
Yes, it does. It looks great downtown. And, and it gets complemented by this wonderful weather that we've had lately. And we just continue to be blessed and so fortunate that the weather has been cooperating. Yesterday, downtown was hopping, for a Wednesday afternoon. It was busy downtown.
Yeah, it is. It is very, very nice. But no, I know right now in the city of Holland, they're having the rake, leaf collection, bring it to the sidelines. No, don't bring the leaves downtown to make it look more festive. They got enough leaves down there. You don't need to add any more of your own.
Yeah, we had a visitor who called and wanted to know the honey locust trees downtown. They're turning yellow right now, and when the leaves fall down, they kind of create a blanket all over the sidewalk and everything. And the lady said it was just so charming to see all the leaves, and the trees were beautiful. And, it's just so fun. She goes, I have to know what variety that tree is. So it's just an interesting when people come and they see that, what we see versus what somebody else sees.
And of course, that also means, hey, yeah, winter's coming, but Holland is more than just springtime and tulips. The fall is a special time all its own. Destination Downtown with Linda Hart is heard every Thursday morning at this time. It's presented by the Windmill Restaurant on 8th Street in downtown Holland, home of the hash brown omelet. And Linda, if all goes well, we'll do this again next Thursday morning. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Gary. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. That's Linda Hart on Real News Now, 99.7 and 1450 WHTC.